My brothers and sisters, you are now watching The Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need. And I hope you enjoy the video.
Well, that was interesting. Literally just finished watching Sony's conference. It is currently 10:49 p.m. and I am tired. I've been up like literally all day watching these conferences, taking notes so I can review. By the way, I know you noticed the different background. Long story short, the AC broke an hour. Son, I had the worst sleep of my life last night. Dude, when you want to talk about, like, I was literally sweating like crazy, trying to get comfortable. Balls was sweating like crazy. And now I think I got jock itch because I can't stop scratching down there. And it's just like, there is no way in heck I can cover E3 because, like, when it's hot, I can't. Like, I can't do it. And plus, we're in the process of moving, so it's like a whole bunch of stuff going on. So I was like, bruh, the only way I could do this is if I were in a hotel. So that's exactly what. Is that not next gen dedication? I'm renting out hotel rooms for y'all suckers. Okay. But anyways, I'm gonna try to bring out the excitement in this video because I am kind of tired. My eyes do feel a little heavy, and but no, man, it's E3 2015, and man, it's just I just love this time. I just love E3 when you're a gamer. It's always so fun, man. So we're having a blast on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, I love talking to you guys on Twitter, Facebook, and stuff. But man, W funny. But anyway, so I had said on my Twitter, so what conferences do you guys want me to review? And literally every response was, do all of them, gamer. So I'm like, okay. So I'm gonna start with Microsoft's conference right now, and then we'll continue on from that point. I probably will do every conference. If I don't, the only ones I might leave out is EA, because it's EA. But anyways, on my laptop, freaking Twitter. Anyways, Microsoft's E3 2015. Let's get it cracking. Well, all right. Oh yeah. By the way, I'm using like a different setting for my camera. So sometimes it'll like blur up, but that's because it's like constantly tracking my face now. So Anyways, so let's get into Microsoft's E3 2015. These suckers wasted 0 time. Suckers walked out on stage, said Halo 5. I'm like, goddamn. So the very first thing they showed off was Halo 5 Guardians. And they showed some of the single player gameplay. We all know that I love Halo, despite what happened with MCC. I'm not even wanting to get into it because y'all know the whole story. But, again, like with Halo, I don't worry about the single player in Halo. I don't worry about the story because it's always been good for the most part. Even in the bad games for Halo, Reach 4, even those have been good. So I don't worry about the story in Halo. It's always good for the most part. And I was liking what I was seeing in this single player gameplay. I like the graphics, the sound, the environments. The Prometheans are back. I'm interested to see what role they play in the story. The only thing I was kind of disappointed in is I wanted to see like Locke and Chief like somehow together in this gameplay and just see how that relationship is, but I didn't see that. What else? Oh yeah, I noticed in the gameplay that so your AI partner went down and you see this little icon come up and it said revive. And I'm like, no. Like, you can keep that in the story, but I swear to God. And this is something 343 would do. If you bring that junk over to the multiplayer, to where if you can revive people if they're down, I'm done. I'm telling you, man. I am done if they try that. You can keep that junk in the single player, but I swear, if you can start to revive people on Halo Online, I'm done. I'm done. So, you see it's blurring up, bro, because it's trying to track my face. Anyways, but yeah, so I mean, aside from that, like the single player gameplay, it was good. Like I was liking what I was seeing. They also did show some multiplayer gameplay for Halo 5. The gameplay, I mean, the game mode was called Warzone, and it kind of reminded me of Big Team Battle, like on steroids. It literally looks like nonstop chaos. You see freaking mechs, just freaking Spartans fighting everywhere, huge maps. It looks like Big Team Battle, but it just looks like so much more stuff is going on. So I actually like what I was seeing there. Definitely want to see some more Warzone gameplay. But so Halo 5, man, like, you know, I'm a fan of Halo, but what went down with MCC, it kind of took away some of my hype. So I am getting Halo 5, but I'm not getting it day one. I'm gonna wait like at least 3 days max to see, you know, how, you know, that plays out when it releases. But Halo 5, we all know Halo pretty much still is the biggest exclusive on Xbox. So, you know, people will buy it, you know. So after that, they had a world premiere for a new IP. We all know Xbox needs some new IPs, called Recore. That comes out in spring 2016, and it looks neat. I actually like what I've seen in that trailer. I want to see some more of Recore, and it's good that they're trying to bring new IPs over to the Xbox. So hopefully it can turn into something good. And then the Xbox Savior walks out on the Xbox said, hold on, I need some water. Oh yeah, I got my own refrigerator in this. Shoot, back at home, you ain't got no refrigerator in my room. Screw that. But here, I need to find me a hot sister to get in this sucker. I'm in a hotel room by myself, no cheeks. I need to just walk outside and see if I can find whatever. Anyways, got some more. Phil Spencer, the Xbox Savior, walks out on stage, and you know, we all know, like, before, can this thing stop blurring up? I guess it's because I'm moving too much. Maybe you got to stay stationary, sucker. So we all know that, you know, Phil Spencer, he's done some great things for Xbox since he's been here. Hence the Xbox Savior, you know. So he gets on stage and he pretty much announces, I think this was probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest thing at their conference. Xbox One is bringing backwards compatibility. That is huge. And I was like, okay, like when they announced that, so you can play not your original Xbox games, but your Xbox 360 games. So that's pretty good right there. It's going to be, I guess, it's going to have to be in like a update. So it's going to be via a patch, and you know, you'll be able to play your disc-based games and, you know, games that you have installed to your hard drive. So that is pretty cool right there. Like, I've always been a fan of backwards compatibility, and I never liked when it went away. Like, I mean, it's still here in some form, but the last console that truly was fully backwards compatible was the very first version of the PS3. That was like the last we've seen of like true backwards compatibility. So when it went away, I was like, dang, that sucks. But when a console does have it, of course it's going to be more expensive. But I've always been a fan of backwards compatibility. I love it. I don't want to see it go away. So this is huge. I honestly was clapping, because that's how much of a big deal that was to me. So Xbox One getting backwards compatibility, that is huge. That is great. They said something about like how many games will be like available. It was on. I have to re-watch it, but the most important thing that you need to know is Xbox One will be backwards compatible. So that's great. That was pretty much one of the biggest things, you know, that went down at this conference. By the way, I guess they kind of threw a little bang bang shots fired at Sony, because the guy was on stage and he was like, and actually wrote down the quote, and I quote, he said, we won't charge you to play. So wait, we won't charge you to play the games you already own. So I guess that was a shots fired at Sony, and if it was, I mean, kudos to Microsoft. We all know that, especially in 2014, especially 2013, straight shots Sony was throwing at Microsoft. So if Microsoft wants to throw a little shot, let them suckers do it. Moving on, the Xbox One Elite wireless controller, the new controller coming to the Xbox. Pretty cool. I like that you can swap out, the thumbstick, the triggers, the directional pad. That's actually pretty cool to me. Don't know if I'm going to buy the controller the day it comes out, but I might look into it. So a new controller coming to Xbox. They show some Fallout 4 stuff. I'm going to talk more about Fallout 4 when I do Bethesda's conference. But Fallout 4, the more and more I see this game, the more and more I'm like, I see where all the hype is coming from. So Fallout 4 is looking good, despite that junk still looking like a PS2 game. I'm joking. Every time I say that, those Fallout fanboys get so mad. Like, stop saying that. I'm joking. Okay, it's a joke. Moving on. EA Access, irrelevant. Let's be honest. When that dude got on stage, he started talking about EA Access. Was y'all listening? Be honest. Because I was not listening at all. I keep on looking just to see if it's like not blurry and stuff. But one thing he did mention that I kind of like was like, what? that I kind of came back, to listen. Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare 2. I'm definitely looking forward to that game because the first one, that junk, if you never played Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare, that junk was low-key fire, fam. Like, that junk was fun and definitely playing it with your friends, and I'm definitely looking forward to Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare 2. And it seems, I don't know, like, what's the deal? It seems like every shooter almost is like taking something from Titanfall and now has mechs in it. And you can literally do the same thing in that game. You're in mechs and then you can like launch yourself out. I'm like, so now Plants vs. Zombies is trying to be Titanfall. It's like crazy to me, but definitely looking forward to that game. Forza Motorsport 6, we all know Forza is another big exclusive to the Xbox. If you're into racing games like that. I'm more into racing games like Need for Speed, Midnight Club. I want to see a Midnight Club 4 so bad, fam. Burnout, stuff like that. I'm not really into Forza like that, but it comes out September 15th, 2015. World premiere of Dark Souls 3. They showed a trailer for that. I hope this junk isn't starting to turn into a yearly release. Because didn't Dark Souls 2 come out not that long ago? But yeah, so they showed a trailer for Dark Souls 3. That's going to come out. Trailer for Tom Clancy's The Division. Again, I'll talk about more about that in Ubisoft's conference because they show some stuff I was actually interested in there. But it does have an exclusive beta for the Xbox One owners in December for The Division, so that should be pretty interesting. Rainbow Six Siege, they showed off a new trailer that comes out October 13th. I'll talk more about Rainbow Six Siege as well when I review Ubisoft's conference. Thank you very much, kind sir. Anyways, it tastes weird. Anyway, indies. I was actually kind of shocked because they have indies, but at E3, Microsoft never really like shows off indies the same way someone like PlayStation, like PlayStation would do it. But no, they showed off some indies, at Microsoft's conference. One in particular caught my eye. Why did I write this junk down? Cuphead. Cuphead. Like, it's like it has the art style of like a 60-ish cartoon and but you can play it and it just looks so cool and creative to me. And I'm like, you know what? When that Cuphead come out, low key, I'm gonna buy that just so Cuphead. That was like one of the few. There was another indie I seen that kind of caught my eye, but Cuphead was the one that I was like, so Cuphead, that definitely looks good. And it's good that, like, again, some people, they're not into indies. Like, when indies come, they're like, resident sleep. Son, the Twitch chat, straight comedy. Like, and the thing is, Twitch was getting, like, I don't know if it was getting DDoSed or whatever, but it kept on like going down. But I just had to keep on coming back just for the chat. Like, it's just funny. But so yeah, they showed off some indies and stuff. Moving on from that point, Tomb Raider gameplay. Finally, fam. Like, I did say that I thought that this game was going to get delayed because, like, since last year's E3, we didn't see nothing about this game. I'm like, there's no way this game is coming out this year. But Microsoft said, nah, fam. well, Crystal Dynamics, I should say, said, nah, fam, it's coming out this year. So they showed off some gameplay for Tomb Raider. As far as the action goes, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Like, jump was crazy. You know, Lara Croft, you know, she's trying to climb up this, like, ice mountain. Then there's, like, a freaking huge avalanche, and then she's trying to escape and stuff like that. She's running and things are falling apart, and you know, I'm like, Anita Sarkeesian. Don't say why. I don't know. I just keep on thinking every like now and then there's a game with a female character. I just think of her for some reason. I'm like, no. Anita Sarkeesian would really like me. But I'm like, no, it's too much violence. No. Anyways, but they showed some gameplay for Tomb Raider. It looked good as far as the action. 10 out of 10. My thing with Tomb Raider is the Tomb Raider that came out last gen. I thought it was great. You know, as far as the gameplay, even the story was somewhat good. The thing is, the thing I hope they do better this time around is the characters. If you played Tomb Raider last gen, those characters in that story, them, like, literally, I didn't give 2 cents about nobody in that story aside from Lara Croft. I hope they have better character development this time around. And I think I can really get more into the story. And if you're going to still try to do a multiplayer this time around, don't have that jump be tacked on like the way it was last year. Because that jump was like an embarrassment. But evidently, Tomb Raider still is coming out this year. It has an official release date, November 10th, 2015. The same release date as Fallout 4, if I can remember correctly. So that should be pretty interesting. Then Rare, you know, they were showing off, you know, all of their classic games and stuff like that. And they're going to release a collection called Rare Replay. 30 games in a collection for $30. All of the classic Rare games, Banjo-Kazooie, Perfect Dark, Conquer, Battletoads, you know, and stuff like that. And it comes out August 4th, 2015. So I actually might look into getting that, you know, play Banjo-Kazooie and Conquer and Perfect Dark. I might try to get into that. And they also showed off a new title. I think it's an Xbox exclusive. It should be because I wrote it down. But Rare showed off a new title called Sea of Thieves, and that actually looks really intriguing to me. So I was like, hey, Sea of Thieves written down on my list of games. I might get some. You cut off on me one more time. You cut off on me one more time. Someone's about to get smacked in the sucker. But what I was saying is Sea of Thieves looks pretty interesting. After that, Fable Legends, they showed out the trailer off for that. That comes out during the holiday season. Pretty interesting. Then Minecraft. And we all know, well, if you don't know, I'm not really into Minecraft like that. Have I played Minecraft? Ever? No, I haven't. I have never played Minecraft. People have been trying to get me into it, especially some guy that I'm not going to name in this video. It don't matter what game come out, bruh. It could be the best game known to mankind. This man will still be on that Minecraft. Anyways, but Minecraft, we all know that they're going to show stuff off for Minecraft because freaking they just bought Minecraft for like what, $2 billion. So of course they're going to show off some stuff for Minecraft. So I wasn't shocked by it. But I was just like, oh, it's Minecraft, but family, mi familia. Suckers, they showed off something with the what's that junk called? The lens, the lens, what's that junk? The HoloLens, I think it was called. HoloLens, I think it was called that. But son, they showed off something with this junk. You want to talk about a next generation? You want to talk about a next generation experience? Let's talk about what he did. Like this, like. Minecraft was like on the wall, right? And he had put on the lens, and like he looked at the table, and he was like, "Create world." I kid you not. It sounds stupid, but this dude, like literally, Minecraft was being played on like the wall, and he looked at the table, and he said, "Create world," and like it went from the wall to the table like a hologram of the Minecraft world. It was like so mind blowing. It was like I'm not into this whole VR stuff and this whole new way to play games, but even the crowd was like like that junk. That was next gen. I was like, dang, like, hey, let me start playing this Minecraft, fam. So. Oh shit! I almost fell out the chair. That was actually interesting. Like my eyes was what? That was crazy. That was a true next generation experience. So that was pretty cool. Oh yeah. Last but not least, just to end this off, how long is this video going to be? It's probably going to be at least 20 minutes, maybe. But first off, they showed we all knew this was coming. I'm glad it wasn't just one though, because I was like, why would they do just one? But a Gears of War Ultimate Edition is coming out. I'm guessing it's going to be all 3 Gears 1 through 3. A playable beta is available today. Well, yesterday, because I'm gonna upload this video today, but it's available as soon as they announced it. A playable beta. So that's great, man. A Gears of War Ultimate Edition is coming to the Xbox One. Definitely going to get that. And after that, of course, they showed Gears 4. You know, people wanted like we always wanted a Gears of War collection, but we also wanted to see what's next for Gears, and they showed off a Gears 4. And it's kind of bittersweet because they showed off Gears 4, but you couldn't see it. it's like, wait, what? you couldn't see it. Like that was, they should have played during the daytime because that jump was so dark. Like sometimes it was like, what's going on the screen? Like it was nighttime. It was like when he got in certain areas, that jump was like, I can't see anything. Like you couldn't see nothing but like a little shine on his shoulder, and you know some creatures. But it was like they should have played during the daytime. It's like it's something so weird because it never, like, you don't see game, like when you see gameplay, the last thing you would expect to talk about is I couldn't see it. So it was just kind of funny because they showed Gears 4, but you really couldn't see it because it was like so dark. They should have turned up the brightness settings or something. But Gears 4 is coming out in 2016, I believe. Holiday 2016. So that's great. And that's Microsoft's conference, man. I thought overall it was a pretty solid conference. I thought they showed off some good stuff. I didn't see everything that I wanted to see. I was hoping to see some gameplay for Scalebound. I was hoping to see some Quantum Break, but I knew that wasn't going to be at this year's E3. I was hoping to see some Crackdown 3 as well. I was hoping to see some. I can't remember it all, but I was hoping to see more. They didn't show everything, but they show some pretty good stuff at their conference. So I thought they had a pretty solid conference. I'd still say their conference last year was a little better, but this year's conference for Microsoft was pretty solid indeed. So I thought they had a pretty good conference. So after this, what conference am I going to do after this? What's next? Oh God, EA. That's the day. Oh well, it's short. I can kind of breeze through EA. Anyways, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. E3 2015. We in here seconds.